Hello everyone, this is Mr. Avila coming to you from South LA, helping my algebra students getting ready for their final exam. We're shifting away from exponential functions and going into translations. We're going to apply it in this situation here, where we have a computer game that uses functions to simulate the path of an archer's arrow. We're shooting arrows up in the air, trying to get it over a castle. The x-axis represents the level ground on which the archer stands, and the coordinate pair 4, 5 represents the top of a castle wall over which he is trying to fire an arrow. In response to user input, the first arrow followed a path defined by negative x squared minus 6, failing to clear the castle wall. So we see this parabola here. That goes up, it comes down, and it hits the wall here. We want to get it over that 0.54. Kind of like how Angry Birds work. This idea of shooting things in the air and then falling down. That follows a lot of these parabolas type shapes. So if the archer wants to shoot the arrow over the wall, how many units and in which direction does the archer have to move? So here where the archer stood, right here in this spot, let's see if I can get right here in that spot there, that's not good enough to shoot that arrow over the wall. We need to shift over. So what I'm going to imagine shifting this parabola over this way so that it crosses, so that now the shape crosses over the wall the way we want it. Sorry for my ugly drawings. So in this case, which way are we going to shift? Well, let's say we're going to shift to the right. And because this x coordinate here is a 5, we're going to shift. This is going to be 5 units here. So we're going to shift to the right 5. Question part B. Create the new function f of x that will allow the archer to shoot over the wall. So we want to shift to the right 5. How would I change this function to be able to pull that off? So what we're going to do is we're going to take into consideration the ways that we're going to shift our function. There's how we shift up, down, right, and left. In our situation, we're going to use this one. We're going to shift to the right 5. So we're going to create a new function that represents f of x minus 5. That's going to shift it to the right 5. Now what's going to happen is that this x minus 5 is going to replace this x inside of that squared. So we're going to write here negative x minus 5 squared minus 6. So that new function represents a shift to the right 5. All I did was I changed this x to x minus 5. Kept that negative here, kept the squared on the top, and then kept that minus 6. So I changed the x to x minus 5. That shifts us to the right 5. Created our new function, and we are all set. That's it for question number 4. Thanks for following along. See you in the next video. Bye.